This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Nicole Gomez. Let's get right into your top local stories. It's Thanksgiving Eve, which means hundreds of thousands of people across the country are making their way to their holiday destinations, including here in San Diego. So whether it's in the sky or on the roads, NBC7's Audra Stafford is breaking down what's shaping up to be another hectic holiday travel season.
Traffic here along the 5 has been busy in both directions since very early this morning, and it is only expected to get worse as the day goes on. In fact, this afternoon is expected to be the worst time to leave home. AAA predicts more than 6 million Southern Californians will drive out of town for the holiday. The busiest road here in San Diego County is expected to be the 15 North between San Diego and Palm Springs, and the busiest time will be between 11 and 5 p.m. So AAA recommends hitting the road as early as you can. If you wait until 5 to leave, that drive will take you as much as 5 hours. And if you are planning to take a road trip, it's important to be prepared. AAA says it's always a good idea to give your car a once-over before you leave.
Make sure you check your tires, your batteries, but also make sure you fill up your tank the day before, because the top 3 reasons why we're going to get thousands of calls from stranded drivers are going to be dead batteries, flat tires, and also people are going to be running out of gas.
And speaking of gas prices are actually up more than 20 cents from what we were paying at this same time last year. The average for self-serve regular here in San Diego County is currently about $4.77 a gallon. Along the Interstate 5 in Encinitas, I'm Audra Stafford, NBC7.
Well, we've been telling you about how parking at Balboa Park will no longer be for free in the new year. Well, now that goes for the zoo as well. The zoo's website says starting January 5th, you will have to pay for parking. Members will get free parking still, but they need to register their car online. On the other hand, non-members will have to pay $16 a day. A 3-year-old girl was taken to the hospital after her parents say she was bitten by a coyote in University City. San Diego police say it happened around 9 o'clock last night on the 4500 block of La Jolla Village Drive. This is right next to UTC Mall. The girl was bitten on the arm and hip. Her current condition hasn't been released. The Humane Society has been notified. So far, it's unclear if the coyote has been captured. Well, in National City, business owners say a surveillance tower along Roosevelt Avenue that used to keep crime away is broken and yet to be fixed. It was installed last year, but a crash broke it a couple months later. Since then, one local owner tells us she's seen the return of prostitution in plain sight.
They have G-strings and sheer blouses, and so they've really gone to the part where people are uncomfortable seeing them on the street.
Well, the area is already known as a hotspot for sex workers, but the owner of the leather coat factory says while the mobile Skywatch tower was working, she noticed a difference from 5 or 6 on every corner to 1 or 2. Without it, she says sex work has retaken the streets. We checked with the National City Mayor about why the tower hasn't been replaced. He says it's such a unique tool that getting replacement parts is taking some time.
As soon as we can get it back out here, we'll get it back out here. I don't anticipate a long period of time, but probably maybe by the first of the year.
In the meantime, the city has deployed more patrols in the area, but the mayor says police are limited by state laws prohibiting aggressive enforcement. The fear of being photographed or recorded on video made the watchtower most effective. Sheena Parveen joins us now with a look at your forecast.
Hi there. As we head through the afternoon, it is going to be unseasonably warm today because of this weak Santa Ana. So a breezy east wind in the mountains, that's going to warm us up for the coast and inland valleys. We'll be around 83 inland and sunny, mid 70s at the coast. Also feeling kind of dry, mid 60s for the mountains today, upper 70s deserts. Here is your Thanksgiving Day forecast. We're still going to be warm, mid 70s at the coast, around 80 for the inland valleys, mid 60s mountains, upper 70s deserts. But you will notice more clouds tomorrow, but we do stay dry. We'll take a look at everyone's 10-day forecast coming up.
Well, today marks day 1 of a 3-day strike for thousands of Sharp healthcare nurses across San Diego. While Sharp says their nurses are paid $77 an hour on average, some who've been working there for years say that's not the case. Plus, California is home to 280 state parks, and in the new year, the thousands of tourists who visit them will have to pay up. Details coming up.
you count on breaking news
People running in the streets, they have their kids, they have their pets.
and help preparing for the unexpected.
Small fire right now. We'll keep an eye on it.
You count on stories from your community. You count on getting different points of view
We're still human.
and your voice being heard.
We need help.
You count on in-depth reporting
It's a mess, and it's making people sick.
because you know the whole story is more than just the headline. This is coverage you count on, only on NBC7 and Telemundo 20.
This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Nicole Gomez. Welcome back. Some unionized Sharp healthcare nurses are on the picket lines this midday, pushing for better pay and benefits. The three-day strike at their main campuses in San Diego, La Mesa, and Chula Vista started a few hours ago. They're proposing an incremental pay increase every year for 4 years, as well as giving nurses more sick pay and new retirement benefits. Sharp Healthcare has said their compensation package is generous and previously released a statement saying in part that it, quote, put forward a strong proposal for nurses who currently make more than $77 an hour on average, plus benefits. The proposal includes significant increases to this pay, plus enhancements to extended sick insurance and retirement benefits. But nurses out there this morning are telling NBC7 that's not true and they want more.
Well, I'd say that I've been working there for 5.5 years, and I only make $66 an hour, so I'm not sure where they're getting that number, but it's not a livable wage in my opinion, and there are other nurses in the county making way more than that.
Well, this is the first day of the strike, and as far as we know, it will continue tomorrow and Friday unless a deal is struck. A man accused of groping at least 6 women across several San Diego neighborhoods failed to appear in court. Eric Altamirano has been accused of groping and flashing several women. An attorney on his behalf also didn't show up. The case has spanned months. One of the women involved posted flyers and warned others about him on social media. He was initially arrested over the summer and charged with felonies, but those were dropped. He was then arrested again last month and was set to be formally charged with 4 counts of misdemeanor sexual battery yesterday. As for what's next, the judge ordered the city attorney's office to submit an affidavit to issue an arrest warrant in the next 90 days. It's unclear when his next arraignment hearing will be set. Well, Americans first. That's the idea behind the White House's latest policy impacting national parks. There will now be a $100 surcharge for international tourists who visit those parks. The annual Parks Pass for foreigners will also see a $250 jump. The 11 parks impacted include the Grand Canyon, Yosemite, and Yellowstone. The fee was first ordered by President Trump back in July. Comes as the national parks deals with the major staff reduction and severe budget cuts. The changes begin on January 1st. NBC7 meteorologist Gina Parveen will have a look at your weather right after this.
You count on the NBC7 team to kick off your day
I'm Stephen Luke alongside Marianne Kushi.
and help prepare you for the unexpected.
So weather alert this morning.
You count on updates on the big stories in our community
This is a story we have been covering for weeks now.
and seeing their impact on your life.
Tariffs are a major issue for San Diego.
This is going to impact me directly.
You count on solutions for the day ahead
And we have lots to tell you about.
because you need to make the most of your mornings. This is coverage you count on, only on NBC7.
Hi there, I'm NBC7 meteorologist Sheena Parveen. For today, warmer than normal for this time of the year by about 10 degrees because of that weak Santa Ana. So it's going to be sunny. It's going to feel dry, around 83 for a high inland. The coast will be around the mid-70s, mountains mid-60s, a little bit of a breezy east wind, deserts upper 70s. We're still warm tomorrow. We'll have more clouds moving, but we stay dry. Great for holiday travel. Friday dry, little cooler, continuing with the cooling trend Saturday and Sunday. We could see a very small shower chance on Sunday. We'll keep watching that though as we get closer.
In less than 24 hours, the 99th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade will get underway. Rehearsals have been taking place all week in front of Macy's flagship store in Manhattan. Recording artists, the cast of several Broadway musicals, and the University of North Alabama Marching Band took a turn at the main stage yesterday. It's a chance to get out last-minute nerves and make sure everything is ready for tomorrow morning. You can watch it right here on NBC7 starting at 8:30. We have more coverage you count on NBC7.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.